Okay, so another video, and I just wanted to come on very quickly and tell you a little bit about Booked and Busy Spooky Season Edition because I hinted at it a little bit in the previous video, but I thought I would just dive into a little more detail and so you'd have, just a sense of what it is because this is something I can foresee doing several times throughout the year. Not all the time, but just, during season times, I guess. Or we'll see when I do it, but I can see myself do it several times because I really like doing this. My passion lately has been in group coaching and just teaching more people in a wider, in a bigger way. And so this cohort, and that's not my favorite word, by the way, but I can think of no other word for it besides cohort. This group, it's not a membership, but it's just, it's the 6 week container. And I thought of it because I personally just, I'm just not where I wanted to be this year. Like I said before in a previous video that it's been a very um, busy year, to say the least. It has been an extremely busy year, and it has been full of work, and it's been full of, my gosh, if you heard that, I get spam calls all the time, just from politics and from like, you're the perfect blood type for this and that. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, what was I saying? So anyway, I am just not where I want to be, and it's been a busy year. I've had some health issues that have, knock on wood, all been resolved. They've been nothing in the grand scheme of things. My cat Percy had a health issue that was actually humongous, and maybe I will share that story, but it suffice to say it was like 2 months of him needing very, very, very one-on-one, like eyes constantly on him care. And he is healthy, he is happy, he is literally over there, and I could not be more grateful. But it's been a very packed year. And so, with my own writing, I write everything from romance to young adult fantasy to a thriller here and there. And I have a lot of ideas, and my heart and soul is in my writing. Like, I love it so much. And I love doing this, and I love being a book coach. It's all, they're all rooms in the big house that I'm building that is my life. And I'm very, very grateful for all of it. But with writing, it's the easiest thing to get pushed to the back burner. And let me know if you relate. Like, for real, drop a comment down below if you relate to this because you're my type of person. I know you, I see you, I feel you, I understand you. When life gets rough, busy, it's just our writing tends to fall into the background. And so I'm like, okay, I've got a lot of ideas. I've got a lot of really exciting things I want to do. And so far, I have not done them. So, how about I just lock in, like really utilize the rest of this year? And then I thought to myself, well, it's September. September, November, December. Like, I love these September, October, November, December. I knew I was forgetting a month. I love these months. These are my favorite months of the year. I love the smells of them, the sights of them, the color palette of these months. I truly just love them so much. And I thought, why don't I do something like in line with spooky season? It's one of my favorite seasons, that and Halloween and Easter and Christmas. Like, I love it, just love it. And so that's where the idea came from, is that I wanted to really lock in. I wanted to accomplish some concrete things, not just like plan to do it, not just talk about doing it, but really, really, really sitting my butt down and doing it. Because I have to be honest with you, when it comes to getting authors to write their stories, when it comes to getting them to sit down and actually do the work, I am amazing. It's true. Like, I'm amazing. This is what I'm paid for. I know how to motivate people. When it comes to myself, I am so lax. I am so like, you know what? It's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You should just start tomorrow. And like, oh God, it's the worst, right? It's the worst thing to do. Sorry, I keep doing this to my hair because like my hair is unstoppable today and it's very frizzy and it's just kind of moving everywhere. So sorry if that's distracting or if I just pointed it out and now you will be distracted. Whoops. But when it comes to this for myself, it's just like I said, it's just hard because I have just so many plates spinning and plates I'm grateful for, but they're spinning and they need a lot of my time and attention. I am actively doing things to set down certain plates to get help with other plates, but the long story of it, the short story of it is my writing has absolutely suffered. The productivity for my writing, I mean, it has gone downhill. So, this kind of lock in is my way of not only accountability for myself, but then I thought, you know, it'll be fun is inviting people in. And so I thought, okay, I don't want this to actually be a huge thing. I want it to be like small, intimate, where we can really get to know each other and talk to each other. I teach a course called the Story Compass. And so far, I've taught it live. Like every time I launch it, I teach it live because I love the energy of being in the Zoom rooms together. And I don't just teach it like, you know, here's the big presentation for 45 minutes and then 10 minutes of questions. I am like, okay, everyone, let's go. And hey, what do you think? And hey, do you have any questions? And I'm literally calling on people. I'm engaging and interacting, and I love that. I love sitting with people and talking stories. It's very slumber party energy. It's very like, just like I said, I think I'm the world's most curious human because I just love hearing about how did the idea come about? What inspired it? What are you doing with it now? How's it going? And you know, I could ask a billion ideas. And it's that engagement and that energy and that wonderful back and forth that just it's just fuel on the fire. And so I was like, okay, let's do that. But instead of me like teaching this story compass, which I'll be doing that later, um, just so you know. And if you want to know exactly when, you should totally sign up for my newsletter. Link is below. I thought we should just do something where we write, where we truly just sit our butts down and write. And let's accomplish more in these 6 weeks than we have all year. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing to be like, I did it. I didn't waste this year. I didn't let this year go by where I didn't truly, truly like get a really good grip on this book or finish this book or finally start this book. And so that is why I am doing this. And I also, you know, for a lot of people I work with, for a lot of writers I talk with, people are feeling there's something in the air right now, and they're feeling a sense of urgency, as if they don't do it now, they'll never do it. Or they're just sick of another birthday going by and they're still trying to finish that book or write it in the first place. And people just don't want to be in this spot anymore. They don't want another birthday to go by. They don't want another day to go by. And I get it. If there's one thing I understand, it's that because I feel that pressure too. I have so many big goals and dreams and it hurts when I think like I feel so far away. And so with this 6 week booked and busy group, it's like, let's just bridge that as much as we can. And I've been saying, you know, a lot of what we want is on the other side of what we need to do. And the other side of this is that we need to write, we need to sit, we need to be consistent, we need to push ourselves just a little bit more than we have. And I'm not talking about going to burnout. I'm not talking about, you know, wake up at 3 a.m. Like, we're still going to be healthy. We're still going to have self care. We're still going to be smart about it, but we're also just, even if it's just 1% more, we're going to lock in and we're going to write. And whether that's finishing a book or starting one or just getting out of a like a rut of a chapter, we're going to do that. And so that's how the whole idea started. That's the goal of it, to write more in 6 weeks than you have all year. And it's for people who just basically are feeling upset at themselves. Like, you're just annoyed at yourself that you haven't written as much as you want to, that you have not pushed yourself or accomplished the word count that you wanted to. And to that, I will say, one, don't be mad at yourself because I am sure, like me, like so many others I've taught, you've had very good reasons to just, writing had to go on a back burner. Truly, sometimes, life is cyclical, life is seasonal, and sometimes there are just months or even years where the writing it's harder to get to. But also, I will say that it's not too late. Like, we're only still in September, September 10th, as I'm recording this. You have plenty of time, and you will be shocked what you can accomplish when you lock in, and not only just like by yourself, because it's hard to stay motivated and focused when there is no one to be accountable to. I know that for sure. Like, I know that for sure. And that's why this cohort, stupid word, I hate that word, but that's why it's so vital and powerful because you're going to be there with support. You're going to be there with a group, like a small, mighty group of people just like you who want to accomplish, who want to step up, who want to next level. And so they're not going to be judgmental about it when you're saying, yeah, I want to write my face off for the next 6 weeks. You don't have to, but if that's what you want, these people aren't going to be like, oh, ew. They're going to be like, no, I get it. Like, go do it, do it. I will cheerlead you the whole time. But also, you will have accountability, you'll have homework, you'll have concrete deadlines, nothing crazy. You'll have a new course called Future You Now, which oh my gosh, I feel it changing my life. I literally feel it changing my life, and it is. I am doing stuff I haven't done in like almost a decade. It's wonderful, and I cannot wait to share it with you. But you'll also have attention. You'll have people who are looking at you and hearing you and seeing you and valuing what you say. And of course, you'll have expectation. Like, I fully expect you to report back the next session and be like, yes, I wrote. And sometimes that is the most powerful step, is just knowing that there is someone on the other side who gives a shit, someone who cares, someone who is like, I want you to write this. Where is it? And that can be the push you need to really get things done. So, again, I've been doing this for a lot of years, um, and it's a lot of fun, and we always have a good time. And because it's a small group, it really gives you a chance to get to know the people in it. Every time I do this with the story compass, these amazing writers end up developing friendships and they're still friends to this day. And the last time I did a live story compass, I think it was in 2023, and these girls are still friends to this day. And I've met some of my best friends teaching that class. So I just want to say there's a lot of power in community and having people around who get it. And I truly hope you'll join this booked and busy spooky season edition. And the reason, okay, the reason why I'm calling it spooky season edition is not only because it's taking place all of October and the rest of September, but because, like, one, I have themed like nights. I have the pumpkin patch. I have fright nights. I have another thing that I can't remember its name, but it's amazing. And we're gonna like dress up if you want to, wear some funny makeup, but I definitely have like headbands with the animal ears that I'm very excited to show off. And I want you to just like, we're going to have fun, you know? And there may or may not be, it's a surprise, maybe a little Halloween celebration at the end where, yeah, where it'll just be a lot of fun. I'm super excited and I truly hope to see you in there. If you have any questions, drop them below in the comment section. I will absolutely answer them. Or feel free to email me. All of my information is on my website. So check it out. Get subscribed to the newsletter because it is the number one way to stay on top of everything. I send it out weekly. It is full of stuff that you guys will know well before social media, even YouTube. So you'll want to be on that newsletter. Um, and that's really, do I have anything else to say about booked and busy? Just that it'll be a fun time. It'll be a really great time. And I just, like I said, I can't wait to officially meet you and welcome you in. We begin on Monday, so hopefully I'll see you in there. And yeah, we'll have a great time. So I'll see you next video. And go to officially book, to officially sign up, you'll want to go to the link in the description. Okay? All right. It's at, oh, and for people listening on the podcast, it is at theempoweredwriter.com. The Empowered Writer, because I'm all about empowering you as a writer. All right. See you inside. Bye.